Hello, my name's Tony Ridley, Editor-in-Chief at TravelRiskManagementSolutions.com. Once again, thanks very much for joining us at another education training tutorial. In this session, we're going to talk about policies, procedures, and overall legal and governance requirements. So within travel risk management, there are no exclusions, first and foremost, for health and safety as it applies to travel. If anything, increasingly organisations, governments, systems and processes are starting to understand that they have probably avoided either punishment or consideration or compliance in these areas, largely because of the lack of knowledge by individuals who are seeking compensation claims, or to the very small nature of those who are affected by negative outcomes. However, individual organisations, there is a larger groundswell of individuals who are aware of their rights, particularly with the publicity and the access of information as it applies to, and certainly no shortage of legal minds that are willing to help them educate the process and particularly seek compensation in the event of a negative outcome. So ensure that first of all you have the correct terms of reference, particularly when we're talking about things obscure, abstract processes that range from duty of care, workplace health and safety, International Labour Organization acts. All these sorts of things need to be considered and coupled with what essentially is still an evolving area. Now, there's plenty of case law, and we have plenty of examples where there has been prosecution or precedents in these particular areas, and that in itself is growing. Make sure that you have the right terms of reference. Not only are you compliant with those terms of reference, but are you meeting and exceeding your corporate social responsibilities as part of your own culture? Are you aware of the systems and the mechanisms associated with those sense of demonstrable evidence, with the due diligence? Do you have a due diligence system in place? So before you implement a solution associated to travel risk management, make sure you have the right terms of reference. Ensure that you have a methodology for the identification of threats and hazards. Ensure that your individuals, both management and travellers themselves, have undergone an effective and targeted training and education process as you would in any other methodology associated with health and safety. Ensure that risks have been quantified, qualified and addressed, and you're accepting and understanding of those particular processes, and be prepared for the eventuality of both travel itself and as well as any incidents that take place. And this is a constant evolutionary process. By no means will you have perfected it the first time. Be prepared for updates. But above all else, make sure you have the correct terms of reference, both for your travellers as well as your managers, or you'll spend a lot of time and effort and may end up with a non-defensible platform and strategy in the event of a negative outcome. So once again, thanks very much for joining us on this subject of policies and procedures and compliance. For more information and education tutorials on the subject of travel risk management, please visit the website at www.travelriskmanagementsolutions.com. That's all for now. Thanks. Goodbye.